Are you thinking about buying a home and you're not sure if you want to buy a new construction home or a pre-existing home? There's a lot of pros and cons to each, and I'm going to go through all of them with you today, so stick around. This is Danae Hewitt, your go-to DFW realtor with Brico Realty Services. I'm going to give you some points that hopefully you haven't thought of, and you can make up your decision deciding which way you should go, pre-existing or new construction. First thing off the bat, I definitely want to tell you that no matter which route you go, definitely talk to a real estate agent. Can you buy a new construction home without a real estate agent? Of course you can. I do want to tell you though, that the sales representatives that you're working with and talking with in the new construction home, they work for the builder. They're not real estate agents. They don't run comps around the area. They don't know what upgrades might be too much for that new construction home. Talking to a real estate agent to help you with that process will be really invaluable to you. And working with a real estate agent as a buyer is free, so why not? Let's get into comparing both of these styles of homes. If you want a home that is on trend with design and layout and functionality, then a new construction home might be the route for you. That's what these builders do. They stay ahead of the design trends and they implement them into their builds. Not to say that a pre-existing home doesn't have these upgraded trends, because absolutely, a seller can decide that their bathroom is outdated and they're gonna update it with today's trends. So they're definitely out there with pre-existing homes. But you're gonna have to dig and you're gonna have to find them by looking at all of the pictures. With a new construction home, you know this is what they're going to do, and it's going to be updated and modern and trendy throughout the entire home. Whereas in a pre-existing home, it may just be a room or two, depending on how much money the sellers have put into updating their home. New construction homes tend not to have a lot of character to them. When you're driving through the neighborhood, they all pretty much look the same. If you're looking for something with a little bit more character, something that you can put your own stamp on, your own taste into, then you may want to go the pre-existing route, because you can take that kitchen that isn't your style and isn't updated and you can make it to what you want it to be. So that may be the route for you if you want a little bit more character in your homes. New construction neighborhoods, they also don't have the mature trees and the lush landscaping. Why? Because the homes were just built and all of that landscaping was just planted. So you're not gonna have the big trees, you're not gonna have the shaded neighborhoods like you would with a pre-existing home and neighborhood that has been around for 10 plus years. So if that matters to you, pre-existing might be the way to go. If you're looking into a new construction home, and if you're one of the first homes that is built and other lots are still not sold, or other homes are just getting framed when your home is already done, you're gonna be living in a construction zone. You're gonna hear the trucks, you're gonna hear the carpenters working, and there may be some critters that have been unearthed because the grounds have been dug up to build the house. So keep that in mind if you're one of the first people to buy a house in a new development. If you're one of the last people to buy it, then you're not going to have as much of a construction zone as you would if you were one of the first. If you don't want to deal with any of that stuff, then pre-existing may be the route for you. With a pre-existing home, the homes were just built and the homes haven't shifted, they haven't settled into the ground like a pre-existing home would. In that neighborhood, you can really tell how the homes have settled into the soil. Here in Texas, we don't have great soil and foundation does shift and it does move, and you're not gonna know what that looks like in a new construction home because it's a brand new home. If you would like more of an idea of what the home may look like and how it settles into the earth, then the pre-existing home may be the route for you. With a new construction home, everything is new. All of the big pricey items are new. Your HVAC, your water heater, your roof, your foundation, your plumbing. And the builder is also going to provide you with a warranty. Check with your builder to see how long it is. On a pre-existing home, you may be buying a home where the HVAC is original to the home and it's 14 years old. So you know when you buy it, you're gonna have to replace that in the next few years. With a new construction home, you're most likely not gonna have to replace these major items for quite some time. And if that sounds appealing to you, then new construction is definitely the way to go. There are some limitations as to what a new construction home will do with their upgrades. A lot of the times in new construction neighborhoods, they aren't going to be putting any pools in. So that's an expense that you would have to do when you officially close on that new construction home. Also in new construction homes, they don't do a lot of outdoor living space. Maybe they can extend the patio and add a pergola or a covering to it, which is an upgrade for sure, but that's it. They're not gonna have any built-in stone barbecues or built-in fireplaces. So if outdoor living is something that is really important to you, you may wanna go the pre-existing route because that home seller might have done the same thing and it might already be in there. Right now we are in a seller's market in a lot of price points. As soon as a pre-existing home hits the market, it is seeing multiple offers and closing right away. If you don't want to deal with multiple offers and putting in the best offer so you can get this home, then a new construction home might be the route for you. If you have to sell your home before you buy either home, with a new construction home, you know when that home is going to be done, so you have a better idea of when to put your home on the market before you buy the new construction home. That transition into a new construction home after selling yours can be really seamless and very easy. Right now, with our really tough buyer's market, it may be tough for you to have that seamless transition because your home is probably going to sell quickly, but all these other homes are going to sell quickly. And what if you keep losing out on offers? Well, then when do you put your home on the market and to buy this other one? So it may not be as easy of a transition as it would for a new construction home. The new construction home is just there, you know it's going to be there, and then you know when to put your house on the market in order to buy that one. I hope today's video has really helped you think of some things that maybe you haven't thought about with new construction. If it has, give me a like and leave a comment below, and check out this video. Have a great day, everyone.